How do you feel about testosterone as people get older? I mean, I know Joe's pretty open about still having TRT replacement. It's more fashionable now in the States. What do you think about that?
It's funny. I'm working with a doctor now in Spain. I don't know, anti-aging is the right word because we're all going to age, but you know, if you can do it and have a better quality of life, that's the idea. And I remember, I think it was our first interview, and I talked about testosterone replacement as you're getting older and the benefits. And I said, I had talked to a doctor, I think it was in England, or I'd been exposed to the information that with so many negative health situations that could be rectified by just balancing the male hormone level, which is declining as you get older. And there's a book called The Ageless Man. It's by a French doctor, and it was only available in French. Now they put it into English. So that's a great book if you want to get that, The Ageless Man. I just read that, and it's just a French doctor that's been working with hormones for decades in France, and all the positive effects that he had achieved. People with diabetes, they had a low testosterone. He put the testosterone into the normal range by giving supplemental testosterone injections or creams or whatever. Diabetes has gone away, blood sugar's normalized, depression, same thing, arthritis. So many what we call age-related diseases can be put right by balancing your hormone levels. And there seems to be no stigma attached to female hormone replacement. It's been going on for how long? I don't know, man, like 30 years or more? It's like, you know, when you get menopause, when you get to menopause and you're not making the correct hormones, you can replace them and this, you know, have a better quality of life, basically, and less medical problems. Why not guys? I mean, if you're a middle-aged man, or you might not even be middle-aged, you might be in your 30s. Some people just have low testosterone, yeah? If you have low testosterone, you can have negative health consequences, possibly. If your testosterone is super high, like bodybuilders and powerlifters, you might get negative consequences from that as well. But for optimal health, you need to be in the range, the optimal range with your hormones. So I'd encourage people to, you know, if you're over 40 for sure, get your testosterone levels checked. Your testosterone, not just your testosterone, but your free testosterone. Because you get your testosterone checked and it may appear normal. That's happened to me one time, it appeared normal. And then I went to this doctor and he's like, that's not that important. We need to see how much free testosterone, because you could have testosterone in your system, but it could be binded up and taken up by steroid binding globule or something like that. So it's not available to the tissues. And mine was still slightly low. And now I got it, you know, I have real super range of health tests now, inflammation levels, everything, and everything is looking really good now. Obviously my natural testosterone was affected negatively because I was taking hormones for bodybuilding, and if you do that you suppress your own levels, and if you're doing it for many years they just don't bounce back, right? So in my late 30s my testosterone was low. Most people it would be like in their 40s or maybe 50s. They start putting on weight, they start feeling sluggish, you're not sleeping so well, your blood sugar's out of whack, you're getting joint pains, you know, all the things that we associate with getting old, right? We expect the body to break down, you lose your hair, you're getting fat, all these things. Well, I don't accept that, man. It doesn't have to be like that, right? And if you can just take a fucking shot once every 10 days or 14 days, and now instead of taking 10 pills a day, you're not taking any, and you're just taking a shot of testosterone, which is putting your hormones in a good place, you've got a better quality of life, better health, and what does it cost, man? Or maybe that's the problem for the medical system.
Because it's cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap. They don't make any money on it. Why are they going to encourage you to balance your hormones? Now you're not going to take the insulin. Now you're not going to take the cholesterol medicine. Now you're not going to take the arthritis medicine. Now you're not going to take this and that. And now you're not going to take the other 3 drugs that you had to take to counteract the side effects of the first 3 that you took. And that's, you know, that whole spiral that people go down. They end up in the morning taking all this fucking shit because they took one thing to balance this, but it's putting that out of whack. And so on and so on. So it's interesting.